So I'm just gonna start my presentation by just a note that probably we don't think about in their daily life. Probably most of the people in this room holding a device that we call it phone today, and probably they are not listening to my presentation. So I'm just gonna have a little story about our phone. So our phones basically is not a device for a long distance communication since the brick phones. And with the introduction of the application, our phones turn into a multifunctional device. And one of the fun facts is that among the all app categories, 85% revenue that is generating in application market is by game category. But unfortunately, there are not so many crypto games that can be played as an application on your phone due to several factors and problems that always developers are challenging with. But we are today here to change that fact. In 2012, many of us recall the first generation of crypto games by characterized as simple betting dice game that emerged in 2012. Therefore, there was a 5 years hiatus until a revolutionary game called CryptoKTV arrived on the scene and changed the GameFi industry. And to be honest, that game was lucky enough because that time Ethereum introduced NFTs. And with NFTs, that game brought the concept of the NFTs to the forefront of the GameFi industry. All this information that I provide just now, it was only for one thing, and it was related to our project that is Pankito. From humble beginning to the Web3 revolution, that was the story I call about the CryptoKitties that basically changed the GameFi industry, also NFTs, that we had the NFT market in 2021. Investments in blockchain games reached to $7.6 billion in 2022, up from $3.7 billion in 2021, despite the bear market condition. And also, gaming unique address wallets connecting to the GameFi dApps grew by 60% in 2020. 2022 surpassing DeFi with 1.15 million daily unique address wallets. And one of the most important things that is helping us that with all this information in showing that the GameFi industry is growing daily, and even right now people care more about their money than having fun. So imagine like GameFi dApps are growing more than the DeFi that we had DeFi trends back there in 2020. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hami Ravi, that I'm the speaker of the Pankito team, and today I'm here to introduce our project. A play-to-own game, our concept, why is it play-to-own? It's not play-to-earn anymore. Because play-to-earn games, they had so much problem with their token economics. So after a while, after their launch, if they were lucky enough and they were in the bull run, their token grew massively. But after the end of the bull run, most of the GameFi tokens failed. So that's why we chose the play-to-own concept instead of play-to-earn. And also, I'm so happy to announce that we are going to be one of the first games that is going to be downloadable through App Store, Google Play, and we also have a web play that is offering players for a smoother gameplay than the other GameFi that is out here, that you still need to connect your wallet and use the Play Web, and there's so much suffering just playing the game, and most of the people, they just do it because they need that money. Now I want to talk about the token, why our native token is not going to fail like other projects, like even the big one, the massive one that failed after a year or two. So our token is basically centered around our decentralized gaming experience that we gave so many functions to this token that players, they will be hold the tokens instead of selling the token, because the token, if the players actually get addicted to the game, it's more, it have more benefit for them than just selling the token. So our token is basically multifunctional. Not only let players to engage in our DAO governance, but also offer them various rewards through the staking. And one of them is that they can boost their NFTs inside the game, that I'm going to talk about that concept and how it's worked too. Also, the two others of the staking option is that players can earn more Pankito. That the next I'm going to talk about what is actually Pankito and why it's helping our project. And the last but not least, like every other project, players can stake their tokens and earn more PA token. Also, for the players who don't want staking their token, they desire more flexibility. They want to be like more free. They want to access to their token every time. They can also hold the token, but also enjoy the in-game benefits that they get tiers in rank inside the game, and enjoy also those benefits and privileges. Now I want to talk about Pankito, our off-chain reward system for the players. So maybe there is a question in your mind, off-chain, so how players is going to make their money? The concept of the play to own is coming from the way of the uniqueness. If you make unique items inside the game, players, they can make their money from their other players, but not the gaming company. Most of the failures inside the GameFi project was it like the gaming company was giving out free money to the players because they were simply just playing the game. But for the play-to-own concept, players need each other, that circulation, that new generation players and the old generation players of the game, they need their constant flux for each other to make the money, but also running the game. You can earn Pankito by playing the game and also use Pankito to buy NFTs. And actually, one of the reasons the NFTs makes value with just buying it with off-chain token is that every NFTs, we have so many various NFTs inside that game, from lands, from tools, from characters, and even spells. They have unique quantities. So that unique quantities and tiers they have, they make the value of the token based on the players that they already own that NFT in our marketplace. And at the end, players, they can sell or trade their items, like NFT items. For example, I have a tool that I want to exchange it with a character. You can simply ask for money, sell it to the other players that need that character, or they're going to exchange with each other. In the world of Pankito, we have a scarcity that breeds value and competition based on the various of NFTs that we have in our marketplace. So as I said earlier, we have everything as a form of NFT that you can buy those and trade those items inside our game with other players, so we are not handing out money and hurting our native token. So basically, the players, they need each other. And that's the constant demand and supply on our dynamics in the market. That's why players needs each other. As I mentioned earlier, that's how the flux in the market work. Now today I want to talk about something really special that even mean a lot to our project, that simply I like this part most of anything, because I'm going to introduce the Keto Park. So Keto Park is actually our plan to making a global reforestation by the year 2030 in unplanned areas in different continents. So that's one of our plans, to do the global reforestation in unplanned trees, in unplanned areas. And when the areas turn into a park, actually the players who are the reason that we've done that, they can go and see the growth of their trees. But also we are providing them a 24/7 live footage of those areas that they can see the reality of their growth of the trees. To sum up, Pankito is on the brink of the GameFi industry with a distinctive gameplay and play-to-own concept. Pankito is going to use the blockchain technology and NFT and the concept to succeed in a short way that we are excited even with the market of GameFi industry that is going to rapid massively due to adoption of major gaming companies and also demand and supply and uptrends and values that is upcoming in our market. So I'm happy to answer any question if is it, and that's it of the Pankito project. Thank you very much.